Hey, what's up everybody? It's time for another comic book review, and today's review is going to be of Red Hood and the Outlaws number 29. So we start off this comic with on a ship with some bounty hunters talking about a book, and they're leaving one of their own behind because he's doing something and they're just not gonna wait. And quickly we flick over to the Outlaws. We get a quick overview of who the Outlaws are. We get a quick about Starfire, Jason Todd, and Roy Harper. Roy is doing some tech stuff. Red Hood is doing some fighting, and Starfire is surfing because she was a slave and she doesn't want to be a slave anymore. She wants to do some cool stuff. And as they're going, we quickly get this is more a Roy central story. He is trying to fix something on Starfire's ship, and he overhears communications between the bad guys. They're hot wiring the ship basically, and he's on it. So when it takes off, they're hot wiring it. It takes off with him in it, and as it does that, Starfire and Jason are like, "Oh, well, that's whoops." They're trying to communicate to Roy, and they can't even on any cell phones, comms, or even psychic trapdoors in their mind. And then Jason's like, "What is in my mind?" As it continues on, Roy is trying to figure out who these guys are. He can't understand what they're saying because they're not human, and he's trying to make a little like translator with the robot he has in his hand, but it blows up and basically kills one of these guys. But he quickly regenerates, and Roy's like, "What the hell is going on?" And right as this guy regenerates, we flick over to the Outlaws and the other Outlaws. As it comes up, this big, huge, like lizard thing who has like this skull thing on his back, I can only assume is with those bad guys, and it attacks Starfire and Jason, and they have a little bit of a fight. Some cool action going on. Slice and dice with the swords, and then total incineration by Starfire. But it comes back to life, and it's basically in a whole stranglehold by Starfire and her magic, or whatever she has. I'm not sure what she has. It looks like magic, but it might not be. We flick over back to the ship where Roy is, and they fire a probe at a planet, and Roy's like, "Are they scientists? These guys can't be scientists." And it basically wipes out all life on the planet, which really freaks out Roy. You can see his eyes go, "Oh my god!" And he's about to throw up. And basically, we finish the comic with them talking about how the war between the Kunan and the Green Lanterns is basically made being a bad guy in space real easy, and buying and selling planets is really easy. And then we have Jason and Starfire basically talking they need to get in space, but they can't buy a spaceship from Batman or something else. They're going to go to something called Shade. I don't know what Shade is, but apparently they have a spaceship, and Frankenstein's monster is in it, and he is part of the Justice League Dark. So I'm assuming this is not during Forever Evil. But yeah, that was about it. It wasn't a spectacular issue. I didn't love it, so I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. It wasn't as good as the last issue, and yeah, so that's about it. I give it 6.5 out of 10, maybe a 7. So I don't know, I think it was 6.5. And yeah, that's about it. I'm the Comic Book Addict, and I'm signing off. Peace out.